Ever find yourself feeling exhausted, uninterested, and underperforming at work? Yes? You might be experiencing workplace burnout. Workplace burnout isn't just a buzzword thrown around in office hallways or over coffee machine chats. It's a real and potentially harmful state of chronic stress that has been recognized by the World Health Organization as an occupational phenomenon. That's right. This isn't just about having a bad day or a tough week at work. This is about a persistent negative state of mind that can have serious implications on your overall well-being. So, what exactly is workplace burnout? Picture this. You're constantly feeling drained, both physically and emotionally. Your usual enthusiasm for your job has been replaced with cynicism and detachment. Projects and tasks that once gave you a sense of accomplishment now just seem futile. You're not just tired, you're exhausted to the point where even the simplest tasks feel like climbing Mount Everest. And the worst part? You don't see a way out. Now you might be thinking, that sounds awful, but surely it's not that common. But here's the thing, it is. In the United States alone, studies have shown that nearly 2/3 of full-time workers have admitted to experiencing burnout symptoms at some point. That's a staggering number of people silently suffering from this epidemic. But why should we care about workplace burnout? It's not just about productivity or numbers on a spreadsheet. Burnout can lead to serious health conditions including depression, heart disease, and even type 2 diabetes. It can strain relationships, both personal and professional. It can make life feel like a constant uphill battle. So, we've painted a pretty grim picture, but don't despair. Understanding the problem is the first step towards finding a solution. Now that we've established what workplace burnout is, let's explore why it happens. Workplace burnout doesn't just appear out of nowhere. It has its roots in several key factors. First on our list is an unmanageable workload. When the demands of your job exceed your capacity to deliver, burnout is often the result. This could mean too many tasks, too little time, or simply tasks that are beyond your skill level. The constant pressure to perform can lead to exhaustion, both mentally and physically. Next up, we have a lack of control over work. Feeling as if you have no say in your tasks, projects, or deadlines can make you feel helpless and trapped. This lack of autonomy can lead to a feeling of disengagement and eventually result in burnout. Insufficient rewards for effort is our third factor. When your hard work goes unrecognized or you feel undercompensated, it can be demoralizing. This isn't just about monetary rewards, but also about social recognition, a sense of accomplishment, and a feeling of contribution. Fourth, we have the lack of a supportive community. Humans are social creatures and we thrive in supportive environments. When you lack a sense of camaraderie at work or when conflicts are not properly managed, it can lead to feelings of isolation and increase your risk of burnout. The fifth factor is a lack of fairness. When there's a lack of transparency in decision-making, or when rewards and responsibilities are distributed unevenly, it can lead to frustration and cynicism. This sense of injustice can fuel burnout. Lastly, we have mismatched values. When your personal values clash with the work you do or the culture of your workplace, it can lead to a constant state of unease and dissatisfaction. This dissonance can be a significant source of stress and can trigger burnout. Identifying these causes is the first step to prevention. But how exactly do we prevent burnout? Preventing burnout requires proactive steps. Here are some strategies that can help. First and foremost, let's talk about self-care. It's not just a trendy buzzword, it's an essential part of maintaining your mental and physical health. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, and adequate sleep form the holy trinity of self-care. Exercise doesn't have to mean hitting the gym hard every day. It could be as simple as a daily walk during your lunch break or a yoga session before bed. A balanced diet, rich in fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains, can keep your energy levels steady and your mind sharp. And let's not forget sleep. In our fast-paced world, sleep is often the first thing to be sacrificed. But getting 7 to 9 hours of sleep a night can improve your mood, concentration, and overall health. Next, let's delve into the concept of work-life balance. We all have responsibilities outside of our jobs. Balancing these responsibilities with work can be a challenge, but it's necessary to prevent burnout. So, how can you achieve this balance? Start by setting boundaries. Dedicate specific times for work and stick to them. Similarly, set aside time for personal activities and relationships. It's all about compartmentalizing your time and energy effectively. Setting boundaries also extends to your workload. It's okay to say no if you're overwhelmed. Overcommitting can lead to stress and ultimately burnout. So, be realistic about what you can handle and communicate your limits to your manager or supervisor. Another crucial strategy is seeking support. We're social creatures, and having a strong support network can significantly reduce stress. This could be your colleagues, friends, family, or a mental health professional. Don't hesitate to reach out if you're feeling overwhelmed. Sharing your thoughts and feelings can provide a fresh perspective and make you feel less alone. Lastly, find meaning in your work. This doesn't mean your job has to be your passion, but finding aspects of your work that you enjoy or that align with your values can make it more fulfilling. This could be the relationships you build, the skills you acquire, or the impact of your work. If you find meaning in what you do, you're less likely to experience burnout. In conclusion, preventing burnout isn't a one-size-fits-all approach. It's a combination of self-care, balancing work and personal life, setting boundaries, seeking support, and finding enjoyment in your work. And it's not just up to the individual. Organizations also have a role to play in creating a supportive and healthy work environment. Remember, everyone has a role in preventing workplace burnout, from individual employees to organizations. Preventing workplace burnout isn't a one-time effort. It's an ongoing commitment. It's about recognizing the signs, taking proactive steps, and making necessary changes to your work and lifestyle. It's about learning to prioritize your health and well-being, even in the midst of your busy schedule. Let's not forget, burnout doesn't just affect you. It has a ripple effect. It impacts your colleagues, your family, and everyone around you. So let's take a stand against burnout, not just for ourselves, but for everyone in our lives. Don't keep these strategies to yourself. Share them with your friends, your colleagues, anyone who might benefit from them. Let's create a world where burnout is the exception, not the norm. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to the Office Gladiator page for more empowering content. Remember, knowledge is power. Until next time, stay healthy and productive.